In our last group guidance, one of the topics that arose was seriousness. And we dove deep into this and really explored its remedy, the power of play, and how play really connects us to our childlike nature. Really, play is what we are, not what we do. And when we're playing, we are simply being ourselves. It's very creative. It's fun. Spontaneous. It's innocent. Play is without purpose. There's no rules. It's timeless. That when we're playing, life doesn't have that seriousness. That's what's dropped. And it's the seriousness that is covering up our childlike nature. We haven't lost our childlike nature. It's just been covered up by this seriousness. We make everything into a goal that needs to be achieved. What's the reason for doing this? What's the objective? What's the purpose? There's all this pressure to get it right, to figure it out. It comes with all these rules. And then we experience that we're not really living anymore. We look at children and see these big smiles, so much expression on their face. They don't have that seriousness that we have acquired, that we've picked up. And it's the seriousness that we've picked up that is covering our childlike nature. So there's this power of play, that we can bring this playfulness to any activity. We can make any activity playful. It's a way of connecting to our childlike nature. We could say that play is what we are, not what we do. That if you really look closely, these moments that you are playful, there's no resistance. There's no you in the activity. There's just playing. This playing is expressing. It's creativity. It's wonder. It's excitement. It's magic. There's no stress. There's no baggage or burden. It doesn't have that heaviness that seriousness has. This playfulness is light. It's the mind that's serious. It's the heart that's playful. So there's great power in this play. And it's something that can easily just be applied to your life. You're cooking dinner, but can it be playful? Driving the kids to school, but can it be playful? At work, but can you make work play? What's that saying? All work, no play. But to make work play, wow. That's the art of living. And children are our greatest teachers for teaching us the power of play. That they are reminders. I don't sit in front of you with some sort of lineage of spiritual masters. No, my lineage is love. I don't have the pictures of my spiritual teacher. I mean, I do. It's upstairs. I should put it down next to me if that's what you like. But all you're going to see is my family picture. You're just going to see my 3 kids, my wife. I have 3 kids that are under 7. And they have humbled me over the years. People don't like hearing this. But you can learn more from your kids than they can learn from you. And this humility really opens you up to this childlike nature again. That you can experience that same childlike nature when you're simply playing with your kids. And in that moment, you're experiencing that wonder, that magic. Of being a child again. It's what I call that wide-eyed wonder. Everything is just so magical, like it's the mystery of life. This humility, this I don't know. Is what transforms the mundane into the magic. Life becomes an adventure. And this is experience. When you're with kids, everything is an adventure. Cooking dinner is an adventure. Brushing your teeth, getting ready for bed is an adventure. Going to school is an adventure. Going to work is an adventure. Anything. Playing in the backyard. Everything has this adventure to it. Because really this adventure has no destination in mind. That's what an adventure is. An adventure is without destination. That's what play is. Play is adventure. Play is without a purpose. Play is without a goal. You don't look at your kids and what's the purpose of this playing Lego? What's the purpose of playing Barbies? What's the purpose of playing house? They just look at you like you're crazy. What are you talking about? They're enjoying themselves. They're enjoying the play of life. Life is a play. But the mind turns everything into a purpose, a reason, an objective, a goal, something to be achieved. And it makes the goal bigger than life itself, somehow. It treats this moment as a means to an end. It's always trying to get to the next. So then this moment is devalued. Whereas play is this moment. Play is not concerned with next. If you're concerned with next, you can't play. Play is this full absorption, this totality of the moment. That this is it. There's nothing else. This is where I make this distinction between a game and play. How some people say life is a game. Well, it's not a game. Because a game has a purpose. It has an objective. It has a goal. It has rules. Look at play. Play has none of that. So we can learn everything about play by just observing our children. But it doesn't stop there. That's kind of like being a spectator, watching someone have fun. No, you have to join. And this is what a serious adult is afraid of. Ooh, getting dirty, finger painting, rolling around, making silly faces. It's like, I'm too serious to be silly. One day you're going to find out you're going to have to grow up. Take yourself serious like I am. Be somebody. We have more to learn from children than they have to learn from us. In a way, adults can only teach children what's not working for them. But when you look at children, those smiles are the proof of what is working. And it's the seriousness that's not working for us. But it can be dropped. We can simply just drop this seriousness. There's so much weight, heaviness, burden of the seriousness. We can start laughing, singing, dancing, really just expressing ourselves with no limits. It's permission to be playful. And see, you can only be playful. Even the question that might arise, well, how to play? There's no how. Play is associated with being. You're being playful. You can't do playful. So there's no how to. For goals, there's a how to. For objectives, there's a how to. But with play, there's no how to. That's what the mind can't understand. The mind doesn't understand play because the mind itself is serious. It's only the heart that can play, the playful heart. That is never lost. In a way, it's only covered up by this seriousness. And it's not even covered up. There's just more value and importance being given to thought. That it feels like we've lost touch with our playful nature. In a large way, we stop thinking when we're playing. We can be playful with words, so it's not the absence of thinking. Poetry is playful. Really, any creativity is playful. But there's this experience of no worries. You're not worrying when you're playing. You can worry about meeting the deadline for your work project or accomplishing this goal or that goal, this objective, that objective. But with play, it's just there's no worries. The worries have been dropped. So if we can humble ourselves in the presence of children, just be open to learning, be open to joining, and in a way, just allow them to be the teacher, allow them to guide you. It's like an open door that you feel like you've become a child again. And you're experiencing that childlike nature. And this is what some call heaven. This childlike nature is heavenly. Hopefully this helps. See you in the next one.